Holy crap, man. Guys, welcome back. This is Eric here with Guitarsenal. All right, we broke out the Ferrari. All right, we're not just driving pickup trucks today. We broke out a real nice guitar here. Funny story behind this guitar. I've had this one for about 3 years. This is a Joe Satriani model, Ibanez model 2410. Okay, and funny story about this guitar. My wife bought me this guitar, sight unseen, and all it was is I walked by with a catalog and I said, Brandy, this guitar, look at the color on this guitar. I love the way this guitar looks. Like, it is amazing. Look at that muscle car orange. And I believe at the time they were doing one in purple as well. And so my birthday comes along, and what did she buy me? She bought me this guitar. So I didn't express like a ton of interest in actually owning the guitar, but she bought it for me, and I just haven't got around to setting this thing up. Well, I took it over to my luthier, got it all set up. We got fresh strings on it, and you know, it took me a long time to gravitate to this guitar and to kind of learn its quirks and intricacies, and also kind of pair it with the correct amplifier. But I think we've got her coming through loud and clear. You know, I apologize for the sloppy whammy parts. I don't really use a whammy bar. I'm experimenting with it. Anyway, we want to give you hopefully an idea of what this wonderful guitar can sound like. I've got a variety of dirt pedals. We're running into a 1968 Trainer YBA that's had a high gain plexi mod done to it by Jeff up at Andrews Amp Lab. We're running through a Mesa Boogie Lone Star 410 cabinet that's open back cabinet with Jensens in it, blueback Jensens. So I'm getting a Bassman grind a little bit, as well as that kind of Marshall girth. So this amp is sort of a hodgepodge of different things. This guitar is amazing. It has a humbucker in the neck position and the bridge position. I have some information here, and I had to print this out because I want to make sure I get the specs on this right. 3-piece maple and bubinga stripe running down the back of this neck, and it's not like a standard Fender skunk stripe. It's a relatively large strip of bubinga. Hope I'm saying that right. Alder body, rosewood fretboard with mother of pearl dot inlays, medium frets, the edge trim low system. Okay, and this is what I wanted to mention on the pickups. Oh, my printer cut it off there. That's okay, but it looks like we got a DiMarzio Mojo, okay, in the bridge, and unfortunately it cut off the neck pickup. Let's see. All right, this was the main thing I wanted to make sure I got right, is the switching system. So this guitar, although at first glance looks like it has relatively simple electronics, it does, but you've also got these pull pots that you can put the guitar into a couple of different configurations. So right now, with the pot pushed in to the in position, we've got our treble bleed on tap for this guitar. If I pull the pot, it will disengage the treble bleed, and then it just has the standard taper of a regular volume pot. So that's pretty cool. Okay. This pot, when you pull it, you get a coil tap. So you can actually get about 6 or 7 different pickup combinations just by, you know, you have obviously the in-between sounds, the neck and the bridge, but then also you can coil tap and you get some kind of Strat-like tones out of it. Now in the intro there, hopefully it wasn't sounding too brash. I had just a love pedal Shula going straight into the Marshall. This is the faux Marshall, but hopefully that was a nice sound we were getting there. I'll tell you what, we'll start with the neck pickup and let's have a little fun, okay? Yeah, so tone pot pulled up is your coil split, and then the volume with high pass filter engaged. Okay, so that's what I wanted to check. Very cool. Yeah, really neat guitar. I'm not really a rock player, but I'll try my best to demo it for you. All right, let's hear how it sounds. Oh man, this guitar is so cool, guys. What a beautiful sounding guitar. I'm going to go to the Coil Split on the neck. Since we're already there, let's give it a little listen. Oh, man, what a great sounding instrument. Holy crap. All right, we're in the middle section now with the full humbuckers engaged. All right, and remember, this is straight amp, guys. We haven't even engaged any pedals yet. I've got a little bit of reverb going. That's about it. Okay, Coil Split on the in-between. This should give us some kind of strat and telly kind of sounds, I'm hoping. Ooh, let's hit that with a little bit of drive. One thing I have to talk about, the tuning stability is amazing. I mean, I'm using the tremolo arm. You know, you get into some crazy theatrics on a Strat, and there's a pretty high chance that the thing's not going to be in tune when you're done. I mean, I love Strats, but this reminds me, it's just kind of, it's a mega Stratocaster. It's everything you want a Stratocaster to be, in my opinion. Now, some people are not a big fan of the radius of these necks, these wizard style necks. They do take a little bit of getting used to, but I do like the fact it's a nice thin neck. It's super easy to play. And this guitar is so inspiring. It reminds me a lot of playing Chad's Parker Fly Deluxe. If you guys have not seen that video, check it out. It's kind of the same sort of thing. These DiMarzio pickups do have a bit of a glassy fidelity to them that can sound a little harsh at first. You've got to really dial and play around with the amp settings and get your tone manipulated just right to get the guitar to not sound too brash and glassy. However, you do get a very even order of tone out of it in terms of the spectrum of tonality from bass frequencies all the way up to the highest, treble frequencies. So it's a very well-rounded frequency range that is, it takes a little getting used to. It's almost so high fidelity sounding that it's very strange in a good way. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get our Coil Tap back to full humbucker, get onto the bridge. I've got the JHS at pedal. Now, I know you guys are gonna give me crap because I'm using Andy Timmons' signature pedal in a Joe Satriani guitar video. And I'm not even gonna play any Joe Satriani licks because I don't know any, but listen to this. All right. I might have knocked the guitar out of tune a little bit. All right, coil tap on the bridge. This should sound nice and fat. Some pinch harmonics there with the bridge pickup. All right, that at is a little crazy. All right, Alfonso Hermida Zen Drive. Bridge pickup, we're gonna dial out a little bit of the tone. This should sound a little, maybe a little bit less crazy than the at pedal, but maybe not. Sorry if my dive bombs are a little sloppy and weird sounding. I'm not really used to playing on one of these. I'm trying to give you an idea. It's worth noting that the Floyd Rose style, you know, of tailpiece is not something I really have dealt with a lot. This is the only guitar I own that's set up like this. They have a locking nut, and you tune the strings up, stretch them, and then you control the fine tuning of the guitar through these little wheels here on the back, which is cool. It's worth noting with this guitar, you can also pull the pitch high. Okay, you can raise the pitch and lower the pitch, which is really cool. There's a pretty big bout in here in the body where you can really pull that out. So look, let's get the, we'll leave a bit of that tone out. We'll get back on the full humbucker, and I'll make some god-awful racket with this thing and let you hear how, you know, how this thing works. I'll try to make it sound as musical as I can. I'm sure Joe's watching this video going, oh my God, the guitar sounds awful. All right, let's see. So see, I raised that note with the bar instead of bending. There's nothing like a Marshall on the verge of destruction. Man, this guitar is so awesome. I can't even do this guitar justice. I can't play this guitar as good as what it deserves. Like, I'm not a good enough player to even own this guitar, but man, what a freaking great instrument. I'm blown away. I can't believe I've had this guitar for 3 years and it's taken me this long to really dive into it. And I love Ibanez guitars. I've got a variety of old school ones. I've got a 1980 Blazer. I've got a 71 Les Paul copy that's great. I've got a 1978 Artist from Ibanez. Ibanez has always put out fantastic guitars. Dude, I could play this guitar for hours and not get tired. The level of playability and the reduction in the fatigue in my hands, this guitar is so easy to play compared to a Tele or a Strat. Wow, what a great instrument. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let you get back to it. I've made enough awful racket with this thing. I know one thing. I am going to learn how to use this tremolo arm a little bit better because this thing can really give some really cool sounds. I'm very impressed with it. We'll get a bit of delay going. And, all right, tell you what, we'll engage. We got a Nobles Overdrive Special. This is a reboxed unit from Analog Man. Get a little bit of overdrive going on. And I'm going to get on the middle selection, Coil Tap. I'm going to break out some tone. And let's see if we've got almost sort of just a nice, almost Robin Ford-like overdrive sound is what I'm kind of going for. Let's see if we can get a little bit of sort of Robin Ford woman tone here. Guys, have a great day. Tune in every Friday for a new video. I'm going to be playing this guitar a lot because I love it. And thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed it. Forgive the flubs. I'm not really a rock player. I'm kind of a blues guy. But you can definitely get into that territory. I hope you can hear it. So have a good one. And I'm going to make some racket. And we'll see you next time. All right. Good stuff. Okay. This should be kind of a bluesy sound. Let's see what we've got. All right.